All right, we are recording. I'm excited. Let me minimize that and we'll just go ahead and dive in. All right. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a couple weeks because I haven't. We haven't had our call. So I'm so glad that we're finally back on our normal call schedule. Of course, like the week of Christmas and New Year's, we will, I don't know, stay tuned as far as what we're going to do then. But we'll figure something out. Okay, that bed is driving me crazy. I'm just going to turn this. Okay. So let me give you a couple of announcements real quick that you guys probably know of. Max 30 comes out tomorrow. Holy cow. So I haven't really talked a whole lot about this in our group. And maybe you have seen this program, coming through your news feed as far as, on the Team Beachbody site. But it is going to be phenomenal. It's 30 minutes. So I posted all the information on our team page in a document. I created a document for it. So make sure that you read through that. It comes out tomorrow morning. Michelle on her call just now said that they should be starting launching at like 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it will be coming out pretty quickly with the track record of programs within the last year. All the newest programs tend to sell out, which stinks, but is also exciting because they're, selling out. So it's a good problem to have, but I would say go ahead and start advertising as soon as possible. I mean, you could put out a post tonight or just wait until tomorrow morning. Let everybody know what this program with all the details that I posted in our team page, and just give them the heads up that it is released, that there is a challenge pack special for this month. Of course, it's $180, I believe, is the challenge pack, unless that I might have read that wrong. But anyways, check before you tell everybody, because I need to check on that. They didn't have all the details out. So but that will be a really, really exciting. It's going to be, of course, for your more advanced customers. So if you have somebody just starting out, I really would highly discourage you from suggesting Max 30 to anybody who's new to either working out or, who has a ton of weight to lose. Have them start with something a little bit easier, a little bit maybe more low impact, because this is going to be like insanity. I don't know if it's going to be harder, but I could definitely tell you it's going to be right up there. So just FYI. All right, here's something I'm super excited about. The December incentive. I'm really excited about this. I know I've been doing cross-training couture tanks for the last few months, and it's time to switch it up. And I have something really, really exciting. You may or may not have ever heard of the Fit Book. And the Fit Book is literally, I have one here. This is what it is. This is the Fit Book. This is the Fit Book Lite. So this is just a smaller version of the bigger book. But what this is it literally is like, hold on, let me show you. This is your health in a book, your goals in a book, your tracking system, your journal. It's got tips. It's got, questions. What if I have more than 5 pounds to lose? It answers questions like that. Here's your game plan, track your progress, reach your goals. There are different ways to track your results. And then you get into the meat of it where you actually, here's your, like a food log. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a food log, and, here's like the food pyramid type thing where you can figure out exactly how to get a complete balanced meal. Here's your workout. So, I mean, you go into such detail where you're talking about the strength training, what you focused on, what part of your body, the cardio, all those sorts of things. So you have, and then in between you get to, track your progress, and it's just so awesome. Like I said, this is the Fit Book Lite. So this is just for 6 weeks. This will allow you to track your workouts and your eating and your progress for 6 weeks. Now, the regular one, I want to say is like I don't know if it's a 3-month deal. I'll have to look on that, but it's cool. I got the the people who works for Fitbook wants me to do a review. That's why they sent me the Fitbook Lite to do, and I'll be doing a review on it here pretty quick. But if you advance in rank in the month of December, I will send you the full version. So I will personally mail you the full version of the Fitbook, and I know you'll love it. Michelle is the one who introduced it to me, couldn't stop talking about it, loved it. They've got one for pregnancy, they've got one for kids even, and then they've got just the more standard version that just tracks your entire journey. So really, really cool. I really would love to send you one of those. So if you are close to Emerald, you can totally make that happen this month. If you are Emerald and you're wanting to get to Ruby, you can make that happen. If you're Ruby, you want to get to Diamond, or if you want to go Emerald all straight to Diamond, whatever that looks like, I would love to send you this. Now, if you hit Diamond, you'll get a little bit more than, I'll give you more than just a Fitbook, but just know that that is on the table, and I'm super excited about it. So had to share that with you. So as we dive in to the meat of tonight's call, I'm really excited to talk about this tonight, because I know there's a lot of newer coaches on this team who find it very discouraging when they are constantly hearing, oh, it's too expensive, I can't afford that. Or I'm sure you've experienced it where you've taken time, maybe days even, to talk to somebody about a challenge pack and explain it all and break it down. And you've just spent a lot of time on people for them to just turn around and not reply back, to never buy anything, to say, oh, well, I changed my mind, it's too expensive, just not interested. Whatever that looks like, we've all experienced it. I experience it constantly. Oh, that's too expensive, can't afford that. I have, like, the last challenge group that I had, man, I had probably 30 people interested and maybe like 6 sign up, because everybody else was like, hey, that sounds like a great idea, I'd love to be a part of your group. Oh, wait, it costs something. And, unfortunately, it can be too expensive for people, and the sticker price can be a little bit shocking. And I think that's where people get hung up, is like, all they see is the dollar signs, which I understand, because I would do the same thing. And I will, like I've said, and you've heard me say before, I will never say that Beachbody workout programs or Shakeology are cheap. That I will always say that it is an investment into your health, because that's exactly what it is. And what you're getting, the workout and Shakeology, is the top of the line. So you're not getting, yes, this is a network marketing company, but you're not getting the watered down version of anything. We know from experience that these programs work, that Shakeology can revolutionize our health. And so we've got to live that. But let me get into this content. I've got 5 things. And the title of tonight's talk is how to sell expensive products. How do you sell, as a coach, expensive workout programs? How do you sell expensive nutrition via Shakeology when most people we know aren't just dropping $140 here and $180 here on just, anything and everything. We're all in the same boat. I don't believe there's any coaches out there who have just this elite group of friends who surrounds them, who could care less about throwing $180 out the window. So there's things that you have to know and do and keep in mind as you're talking to people and as you're inviting people and talking about challenge packs and challenge groups, that will help you to sell. So you're not at a disadvantage because you have friends who say no, or all of the, most of the people you've talked to so far have said no. You're not at a disadvantage. We all hear the same thing. We all hear the same amount of no's, as long as we're actively working. And so I hope that you're encouraged by the fact that anybody can do this. Anybody can do this, but only the people who are going to be persistent, the people who want it badly enough and who are truly committed to this business, are going to be the ones who are going to be successful, and who are going to push past the no's to have those sales, to see success, to hit Success Club, to, grow your business and your income every week. So let's dive in. Grab your pen and paper, because I really think these are going to be helpful for you as we talk through how to be successful as a coach when you have expensive products. And let me just tell you, I know that there are other network marketing companies right now who, have $20 products or, just $50 products, something cheaper, right? Whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be health and food or fitness, whatever. And those businesses might look enticing because it's like, oh man, well, people will spend $20 before they'll spend 160. And that may be true, but remember what industry you're in. You're in the fitness industry. So we're not just selling products that are not going to do, are like just, something to enhance your beauty or something. I mean, we're selling life-changing products. So, sorry, I'm going to get way off track. So I'm just going to dive into this. So hang with me. All right. So how do you sell expensive products as a coach? How do you do that? How are you successful? Like some of the top successful coaches who hit Success Club 10 every single month. How do you make that happen when you're constantly hearing, no, that's too expensive. I'm sorry, I can't afford that right now. How do you even build a business when you're up against those things? Number one, use the products. That is not anything new that you haven't heard before. Being a product of the product. It's one of the top 3 vital behaviors that all of the top successful coaches go by on a daily basis. They use the products. Just drink Shakeology, do your workout, use the products, live by the products. You need to invest in them as part of your business. You need to show people that it is worth the investment, that it's something that you make a part of your life. So if you're not on Shakeology Home Direct, you need to be. You need to find a way to be on Shakeology Home Direct every single month, no matter what, because as a coach, that is our lifeline. Shakeology, these workout programs, those are the things that allow us to even have a job. And so we need to be consistently using those on a daily basis and show people the importance of using them. Because if you're like on and off with Shakeology, if you drink it, one day here and then the next week, but you're inconsistent with it, people are going to catch on to that and they're going to know. And it's really difficult to sell a product that you don't personally, you're not sold out to 100%, where you can't honestly say, yeah, I don't really drink it every day. And I've tried to be as honest as I can, because even during pregnancy, the first trimester, I couldn't stomach Shakeology. It was awful. It's terrible. I couldn't believe it. Even coffee, my 2, Shakeology and coffee, the 2 things I have every day, no matter what, I couldn't stomach. So, obviously you have instances like that, but as a coach, you need to be sold out and use the products on a daily basis. If you are actively trying to build this business, you should not be inactive. You need to work desperately to be an active coach and to be on Shakeology Home Direct, to be doing the workout programs on a daily basis. And if you haven't been doing them consistently and you haven't felt like your business is really taking off and going anywhere, that's probably the very first place you need to look and to change in order to take the next step forward. So use the products. Number 2, consistently show the value in these products. This is where when you're in the middle of a conversation with somebody talking about a challenge pack or joining your challenge group, and we've all experienced it where we get really excited and we're like, here's all the information you need. Here's everything you need to know about the program. Here's everything you need to know about Shakeology and the group and the club membership. And, you save this kind of money, and we just like word vomit all over them. We've all been there. It's hard for me even, because when I know somebody's desperately looking for this and I have the answer to their problem, it's very exciting. And you want to give them everything at once, but you have to make sure to slow down and show them the value in the product. When something costs that much money, it's not just a simple conversation of, hey, this would probably be a good fit for you. You want me to send you the link? Because 95% of people are going to say, oh, whoa, that's way too expensive. I didn't plan on spending that. It's very rare, even for me, to have anybody who's like, oh yeah, totally, I'm all about it. I'll go purchase it tonight. Without having long conversations and investing in them as people. You need to make sure that you show them the value of the entire package. And when I say that, what I mean is Shakeology. They need to know what makes Shakeology different. What sets it apart from all of the other shakes in the market? Because think about it, as a brand new customer, they're like, okay, so here's another shake. I'm supposed to drink this shake for this group. And, I've already got Herbalife and Body by Vi shakes. I've got my cupboard is full. So like, what is this? And why is it even more expensive than the others? You've got to take the time to show them the value. Explain the Shakeology is not a weight loss shake. It's a health shake. This is a lifestyle shake. This is something your kids and your husband and your grandmother and your parents and your aunts and uncles, everybody needs to be drinking at all times on a daily basis. Not just, when somebody's trying to get in shape for vacation. This is a lifestyle health shake, and you really need to explain, it's expensive. It's an investment into your health because it doesn't contain anything artificial that's going to jack you up for the long run. It's something that can truly improve every area of your health overall. So you need to break that down for them. Show them the value in Shakeology, what sets it apart, and then show them the value of the workout programs. They see the infomercials. They may think it's phony, but where's the best place to start when you're trying to show them the value of the workout program? It's you. It's you, because it's your experience. And you need to share your results. And you don't have to have like a 50-pound weight loss result in order to show them the value in the program. You need to just share with them, hey, before this program, this is kind of how I was with my health. This is where I was. This is how I felt. And after I did this program, this is what it did for my health. And also, I got to do it at home, didn't have to go to the gym. It was structured. I had a personal trainer right in front of me on the TV. I was held accountable with a group. Explain the value of that. And then finally, and probably my favorite piece of the puzzle, because this is going to be the game changer. It's you. You as the coach have an incredible responsibility and opportunity to help them, with that workout program and that Shakeology. So they're not just getting product. That's what sets our business apart is, there's other companies and network marketing companies out there who, you get assigned to a consultant or whatever they're called because that's who you buy from every month. But they don't spend time with you. The difference with our business is that as coaches, we invest in their life, right? They let us in on things that they may have not told very many other people. About their health or their concerns or their confidence, or, we literally do life with these customers. And there is unlimited, there's just unlimited value in that. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. The fact that we are there on a daily basis, keeping them accountable. So we're going to be there through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we get to come out on the other side and help them to see these incredible results that they wouldn't probably have been able to accomplish on their own. And that's huge. There is so much value in that, in what we do as coaches. We are not just there to sell them a product and be there a month later when they need another one. We are literally there through the trenches with them. And when you can help them understand, listen, here's my phone number. Let's talk on the phone. Let's text. Text me this week. Let me know how's your workout going? How's your Shakeology? Let's talk about your nutrition, or even if they live locally, hey, let's work out together. Let's go to the grocery store together, or you can come over for dinner, whatever. We are literally doing life with them. And that is what sets it apart. So don't ever sell yourself short as a coach by just thinking, I just have to sell these products, because ultimately they're not even going to probably work for these people unless they've got somebody holding them accountable, and that's you. And you need to make sure that they know the value that they get in getting you as their coach, who's going to keep them accountable and just stick with them until the very end, because that sometimes alone is enough for people to go, okay, I won't be alone in this. I can do this if I have somebody walking with me and running with me. So keep that in mind. Please, please, please. Consistently show value on your social media. So, obviously we have the 80-20 rule. 80% of it is, things that are really helpful, tips, health and fitness advice, yada, yada. And then the other 20% can be dedicated to actually talking about Beachbody programs or Shakeology, or challenge groups. And so I think that's a great rule of thumb, that the majority of the time you need to be just being helpful. And the other time you can talk about Beachbody stuff, but be consistent with that 20%, that 80-20 rule. Be very consistent so people know that, hey, this person is full of really great advice. I love her page for these reasons, but you also have something to give them, somewhere to plug them in with your challenge groups and with these products. But be consistent in showing them the value, that it's something that is important to you. Because remember, if you're not seeing a whole lot of success in your business, just take a look at your news feed. Take a look at your Instagram account, because if you post and then wait 5 days to post again and then wait a couple days to post again, that inconsistency shows people that you just don't care enough, that it's just not as important to you as, as somebody else. And you need to understand that if you want to be successful, you've got to be consistent. Okay, I got to hurry through this, man. Number 3, help others see the results and share their results. That's a huge, great way to make these things happen, to hit Success Club, is to constantly be showing people, hey, these are the people I'm working with. This is what's this happens in my challenge groups, and you are invited to be a part of this. It's really, really exciting to see, but you really need to invest in each person individually. Obviously, you know this, that it's not just here, come buy my product, and then, hey, let me know if you need anything. You need to take the time to really invest in each person, each customer, and help them see the value in that, and help them see results. Ultimately, that's what you're looking for, are success stories. You want to help people have success stories, whether it's great big, weight loss, or, man, I have struggled with sleep for the last few years, and because of this, I've actually been able to get a full night's sleep. Those are victories, but those are the results you want to help them see, in order to be able to share their story and to help other people see the extreme value in what you have to offer as a coach, and the products too. Here's another thing is, like whenever I send a shake recipe, or anytime that I have a new customer, I always make sure to show them the value by giving them something right away. And if you don't do this already, put something together as soon as possible, because if you send us, like for me, I send a Shakeology sample, and I will handwrite a card with my favorite recipe handwritten on a note, like a card. And then, but I'll also attach like one of the Shakeology brochures that kind of gives them all the info about it. I'll put my business card in there, but I'll make it as professional as I possibly can, and give them as much material as I can too, to help them see the value in what they're getting. So they're not just receiving a Shakeology sample in the mail, they're getting more stuff to read, material, things like that. But just make sure to go above and beyond to help them see the results. Do whatever it takes to help them see results in these fitness programs with Shakeology. Obviously, that is so key to this business as coaches, and to help other people see, man, if these people have invested and have gotten really great results, it's probably a good idea. Probably works, and it'll probably work for you too. Okay, so number 4, the big one, do not get hung up on the no's. It's so easy to do. Seriously, I can relate with you so much that it's so easy to get discouraged about the people who say no. But we can't get hung up on that, because when you do, you lose sight of the other people that are out there who really can use your help, and who want your help, and who will say yes. And if we let the no's discourage us, we'll never get anywhere in the business. We'll never step forward. We'll always just hang out on the fence, because it's kind of scary to continue on when all you've heard are no's. But you have to continue on in order to get to the yeses. And you have to remember too, that when somebody says no, they're not rejecting you as a person. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the timing of it, because they may not even be rejecting the product or the program or the challenge group. Ultimately, they're just rejecting the timing of it. because more than likely when you're consistently posting on social media and you're consistently posting success stories from your challenge groups and from customers you're working with, that no could very easily and a lot of times turns into a yes. Hey, I'm back. I'm ready. I just didn't have the funds before, but I have some money and I'm ready to do this. Or, hey, I wasn't, in a place emotionally to get involved but I'm ready now. And so don't get hung up on the no's, because it doesn't mean that they're rejecting you. It means that they're ultimately rejecting the timing of it. And, and it's something that you cannot be discouraged from. Okay, that's it. Number 5, real quick. And this could be the game changer for you too. Okay. So if any of these, if nothing I've said so far has really caught your eye and you're like, oh, that's what I need to do, this might be the one. And it is to decide that you're going to share and you're going to serve people and you're not going to just sell to them. When we have goals of hitting Success Club, it's so easy to get caught up in, oh my gosh, I've just got to sell, 2 more challenge packs. I've just got to talk to 10 more people. And yes, that is how you break down your goals and that's how you make it happen. But the fun happens when you're focused more on just helping people, sharing the product with people, and focusing on how can I just simply help 3 people today? How can I help them? Because 3 people, that doesn't mean you're going to be talking Beachbody with all 3 people. That could just mean that, hey, somebody just needs some help on where to get started, or somebody just needs some encouragement or some motivation. But if you have the mindset always to just simply help someone, that's going to move you so much further than if all you're focused on is selling, especially when we're selling, high priced items that people just don't see the value in right away. It can be very discouraging. So I just want to encourage you in that. Don't sell to people. Don't feel like you're constantly, don't set out every day to just sell a challenge pack or just to sell something. I want you to set out each day to help somebody. How can I help 3 people today? How can I help 5 people today? And that's what needs to be your mindset. And that's what makes it fun. And when you're just there to help people, then talking about high-priced items isn't such a big deal, because you don't feel like you're just trying to sell them on it. You're really, truly, genuinely trying to find something that fits their preference and their lifestyle and their schedule that's going to be the most helpful for them. And so it just becomes more fun. This business is all about people. And so when we lose sight of that is when it becomes really discouraging. It becomes harder. It feels more like a job than something fun that we get to do. So just want to remind you of that. And last little reminder I'm going to leave you with. People are always going to buy Shakeology. They're always going to buy Shakeology. They're always going to buy workout programs, especially as these new programs, keep coming up. They're always going to buy them. So don't you want them to buy them from you? Right? You can't give up, because those people are out there everywhere. And sometimes we just limit ourselves to the point where we just don't reach out. We just don't take the time to talk to new people. And so we get discouraged because we feel like this business doesn't work for us. But the reality is that there are plenty of people out there who are going to buy those workout programs and Shakeology, and they're going to see life-changing results. And as long as we don't give up because something's more expensive than a lot of people would like to spend, they're going to buy, and hopefully they're going to buy it from you, and hopefully they're going to go on this journey with you, and you get to help them see that life change that can happen, because we know we've experienced it. That's why we're coaches. And I just want to encourage you to always remember that just continue to push on, because you will find those yeses. You'll have to go through some no's, but you're going to find those yeses, because there are so many people out there who need you and need your help and need Shakeology and need the workout program. So that is it. So that is how I would suggest that you sell these products that are more expensive than other things on the market, but have more value than really any other products on the market. So that is it. If you have any questions, because of course this thing is about to cut me off again. If you have any questions, let's take this over to Team 180 and we can talk through it. And, we can go from there. But I'm so glad you guys were on tonight. Thank you. See if you guys said anything. Okay, no, just checking the chat. Thanks for being on, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be in the group just to check in on you. You're welcome, Jamie. Thank you, guys.